Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough. Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. No good on the 3.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Jones against Randall. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Over Jones. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 57 points. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
From deep, Conley. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. From deep, MP. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Randall outside. A minute 50 left in the third. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
The 3 ball. And another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Edwards for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
17 seconds left to play in the third. Now Edwards. 13 points in the game. From the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Kings ahead, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a...
Middle making a change here. MP's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Ingles. Edwards, he's checked in for Shannon. And Conley subbed in for Dillingham. Dario Saric is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Keon Ellis. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. All right, let's get an update on Naz Reid's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to...
Connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. The Kings have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit?
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
MP way outside. Good! Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on 2nd place on the single-season three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378.
And here's MP from outside. And got it! Another basket!
That puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. McDermott, the pass to MP. And again for 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new 2nd place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Al LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Pacers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And
looking at Sacramento, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Butler in at the point. And for Sacramento, Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. So connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 378 triples shared for now.
And here's MP for good. Another from 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg. And the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And that top mark is owned by Steph Curry. 402 triples set back in 2016, but for now, a new mark for second place. You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I gotta believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Here's DeRozan. MP deciding where to go with it. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 9. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Butler. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his second bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. but many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Well, their pass it to Williams. Now Green, Monk defending. Back to Williams. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. The three from MP. Another three for Sacramento.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside, Green. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And that one's good. MP.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
16 seconds left in the first. Monk against Green. Brooks from outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. The three from MP. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Kings lead by 18. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Checked in for Sacramento. MP comes in for Keon Ellis. And the Suns here with a different look. O'Neal's checked in for Fleming. Brooks comes in for Dunn. Jalen Green's checked in for Goodwin. And it's Butler in for Grayson Allen. They've got Saric. Dennis Schroeder is out there with MP. Then it's Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward spot. That's the five out there for the Kings.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Here's Richards. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that update. Green, no luck.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
MP fires from way outside. And another three for Sacramento.
MP showing you have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Brooks, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Brooks. O'Neal is screen on DeRozan. Three-pointer, Brooks. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made two.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Here's Butler, and stolen by MP. Fires away from outside. And the Kings Kings another 3.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Suns.
They have to lock it down to.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
On the court for the Suns, we've got Green. O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then it's Butler, and it's Brooks in at the small forward. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
Butler passes to Williams. The Suns need to get a shot off. Green, no luck. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Sabonis finds MP. Beyond the arc. And the Kings another 3.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Looking to get back out.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Butler kicks to Brooks. O'Neal dishes to Brooks. Butler passes to O'Neal. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Takes the 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
And what's another 60 burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be.
And again for 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling 3s all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd, but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Brooks can't get that one to fall.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Connects again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Butler feeling out of it. Williams kicks to Butler. Outside, Green. To end the drought. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a year ago.
Substituting on the court.
And Phoenix has possession. Green dishes to Butler. Back to Green. Pass to Butler. Outside Williams. Here's the three. Rebounded by Ellis.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebound.
Connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Pass to Butler. From the arc. That one doesn't go. The Kings have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. MP, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Green kicks to O'Neal. Three-pointer, Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
And here's MP. Good! Another from three.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone. Alone at the top of the list.
And I didn't think anyone would touch. And he's put on a show from long range. And boy, he has done this all season.
And the fans, Greg, letting him know how much they appreciate his amazing touch.
Well, think of all the great long-distance shooters we've seen over the years.
And good, he hits it again.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big time.
And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. The three from MP connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is quite, and again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he makes the first.
Jalen Green.
And both free throws good for Green. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on an 18-5 run. MP, no good. And here is Brooks. Outside Williams. Pass to Brooks. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And this